Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to JJ's Lifted Horizons. We are here at the Bouse Wash Rest Area, and like I told you yesterday, we were only going to have to drive maybe another 230 miles, 240 miles back to Ontario, California, and we have a delivery tomorrow morning around 4:30, 5 o'clock in the morning, sometime around there. So we've got plenty of time, and I told you that I wanted to fly the drone here before we took off. Now, I didn't tell you which drone I'm going to fly, so you're going to be able to find that out here shortly. But it is really windy, so we do have to be careful. And there's another reason why we have to be careful, and I just found that out this morning when I looked on the app. So we're going to talk about that. Let's go. Okay, this morning when I got up, I knew that I wanted to fly today. And I wanted to fly today because I've been here before, and this place is absolutely amazing. There's so many spectacular views around here. But I looked on the app, and I'll put it right here, and it says that this is a special use airspace, and for the pilot to assess the airspace before flying. So I got out of the truck and I looked around and made sure that I didn't see any military aircraft flying around. And I even tried to do a Lance approval, which I'll put right here. It says that you don't have to have any special permissions. So I'm 100% certain that I can fly because I don't see any military aircraft, and if there was any aircraft flying around, obviously I would land the drone immediately. But we've got the Avata 2 here. Like I said, it is kind of windy, so we're not going to be flying like super high in the air or anything like that. And besides, these drones aren't made for flying high up in the air. These are more for like low-level tricks and flips and stuff like that. We're not going to fly in manual mode today. We're going to just fly using the motion controller. And I also wanted to make sure that there weren't like a whole bunch of people here, because I don't want to be flying with a whole lot of people, which there are not. There's just a handful of cars, and we've got all this area over here that we can fly, and then all the area back over here we can fly, where we're not going to be bothering anybody. So I've got the drone out and I've got the controller. We just need to get everything turned on, and then we will get to it.
I can't tell what's wrong or right. Should I go without saying goodbye? All I know is I need to be somewhere else to set me free. I don't know what to do now. Need to figure it out, but I don't know how. I hope the wind will carry me and take me away to where I should be. I don't know where I belong, but I keep on searching for my home. There's a hunger in my soul, makes me keep on trying, holding on. Take me all the way, all the way. Take me all the way, and I keep on searching for my home. There's a place where the sun won't go away. Wide awake with an open mind, looking out from a mountain high. I don't know what to do now. Need to figure it out, but I don't know how. I hope the wind will carry me and take me away to where I should be. But I keep on searching for my home. There's a
Well, that was a lot of fun. Flying the Avata around here is a lot different than actually flying a camera drone around here. Not really sure how the footage is going to turn out because it still is windy, and I don't know when we're going to get the winds to die down. I don't feel comfortable flying manual mode here because, like I said, the wind. And then I don't want to lose the drone. But it's a good lesson to any of you that are new drone flyers. Check your airspace first before you fly. If I wouldn't have checked the airspace, I wouldn't have known that this was a special military fly area, because it wasn't the last time that I flew here, which was 3-4 years ago. And I'll put the card for that right up here. We're gonna go back to the truck and start getting our pre-trip done. When I came out here, I still had another hour and 40 minutes before I had to go. So we'll get the cameras on the truck and get everything, get the pre-trip done, because like I said yesterday, this week is CVSA's International Road Check. So we want to do a double check of our regular pre-trip that we normally do. So let's get on the truck, get everything put together, and let's hit the road. Okay guys, well, we have just finished our pre-trip inspection. I even showed you how to do the leak down test, and we started at 114 on the primary, 113 on the secondary, and we ended with 114 on the primary and 113 on the secondary. So we didn't drop any air whatsoever in the leak test. So we went around and we looked at the tires. We know that our logbook is good. So as far as CVSA road check, we shouldn't run into any problems whatsoever, because, well, number one, this is basically a new truck. It's not even 2 years old yet. And Brakebush takes really good care of their equipment. They really, really do. The mechanics at our shop are top notch. And I really can't say any bad things about them, because anytime that there's an issue, they handle it immediately. So I think we're just about ready to hit the road. We've only got 239 miles to drive today. Like I said, this is just a driving day. So it's not going to be a whole bunch of deliveries. Tomorrow we've got one delivery, and then we have to drive down to Poway. So that's our day tomorrow, which isn't going to be a whole lot to do either. Why don't we just put this thing in drive and start heading for California. Well, we're ready to rock and roll. We're ready to get out of here. I really wish I would have gotten that canal like I did before. But I'm telling you, man, these winds are just absolutely insane. So we've got 49 minutes to the California state line. I'm pretty sure that the GoPros outside the truck will make it that far. Well, maybe not. Might have one or two left. Well, we're basically going to be driving in the desert all day. But the temperature outside is nice. It's 75 degrees outside. Yesterday, when we were in Phoenix, it was in the low 90s. And the day before, when I got to Phoenix, it was well over, well, it wasn't well over, but it was a little over 100 degrees. So the temperatures have been dropping, which is good for me. I'm not a big fan of heat. And I'm sure you all know that by now. But this is May 14th. So I'm definitely not ready for the 100-degree weather yet. It is not time. And to me, there's never time where it should be over 100 degrees, but I know that it's coming. So after having 3 deliveries yesterday, you'd probably think to yourself, well, don't you just want a day to sit back, relax? Well, yesterday wasn't really all that stressful. The only time where I was starting to wonder if we were going to make our appointment on time was at the Quick Trip Distribution Center, when I had no idea where the people were that were supposed to be unloading me. Because typically you get there and they come out and grab your paperwork, unload you. And I say typically after one visit there. But they got me out with plenty of time to make it over to Key over in Goodyear, Arizona. And they were actually pretty nice. Got a door right away, checked in with the receiving office, and I don't think it was much past my appointment time when the guy came out, had me open my doors. I backed in, and I was out of there at like 9:39 last night. So it actually worked out pretty well for Key, and I was able to stop and get my diesel fuel, my DEF, my reefer fuel. I was gonna film that, but I was already getting tired. Plus, I've been flying the drones a lot more often than I have in a long time, and just flying those drones just boosts my mood a lot. I was gonna use a big word, but I didn't want to. I didn't want to screw it up, because I don't English good. Okay guys, well, we are just about into California, and if you've never been to California before, driving there is a place called an agricultural inspection station, and every time that you go into the state of California, they want you to stop and make sure you're not carrying any vegetables that aren't supposed to be going into California, because they're worried about any sort of bugs or anything that could be transferred to their produce in their state. So that's what we're coming up to. This scale house here that we're coming up to is closed 99.9% of the time. I wasn't sure if it'd be open for road check, but it looks like it is still closed. So we're going to keep driving. So they have 2 lanes open for trucks at the egg station right now. I typically go in the one that everybody else is in, but because this one's shorter, we're gonna go this way. Frozen chicken. You too, thank you. It's not too often they have a state trooper parked outside the egg station, but I guess there's a first time for everything, right? I mean, it's just as simple as that. And we got a guy wanting to get his, I don't know if he wants to get his picture taken or trying to do something. I don't know. Anyways, that is the process of going through the agricultural inspection station from Arizona going into California. And it's the same when you're going from Nevada into California. So if you ever come across that, you don't have to be concerned unless you're trying to bring in some contraband fruit. Okay guys, well, I was driving along and I got up here to the Chiriaco Summit and I noticed that there is a museum of tanks over here. So we're gonna go over here and we're gonna see if we're able to go in there and film, but if not, there's a bunch of tanks on the outside, so let's go check it out. So this is the inside. And this is a map of the area that we're at. It says the big map arose from careful 1920s engineering studies conducted by the Los Angeles Department of Water and Power prior to construction of the Colorado River Aqueduct. This is the General Patton Museum. So obviously you're going to have a bust of General Patton here. And this is just the lobby area, guys. This is up here in Chiriaco Summit in California. Yeah, check this place out. Okay, so we've got an old fire truck, 1950. I would hate to call this antique, but I guess at this point it is, right? This is an old square body like I'm used to when I was a kid. And you got the transporter. And you got your anti-tank gun. Okay, guys, we're going to go outside, look at a few more of these tanks, and then we're going to hit the road. But like I said, this is $18 for admission. Well worth it. Lots of information, lots of history. And I'm not going to be able to show you everything because if I did, there'd be no reason for you to come here. So come by, check it out yourself because it's right off of Chiriaco Summit in California. There's a couple of restaurants, or there's a gas station, there's a coffee shop, and it's a beautiful spot to stop. Okay guys, we're gonna quickly walk around here so that I can get going back to work. Finish our journey down to Ontario, California. But this had to be done. Look at all these tanks. Could you imagine the amount of time it took to get these in here? Before we go, I want to go over to this side. This looks like a tow vehicle of some sort. It's a 6x6 wrecker. Yep. 1985. I'll just keep going. Portable water tanker. Telephone construction and maintenance. I think we even have a duck over here. Well, if you're from Wisconsin and you've been to the Dells, you probably have ridden on one of these. It's on my to-do list one of these days. Okay guys, so this is an old Soviet tank for firefighting and riot control. That thing is huge. I think we can climb in here. If you ever wanted to see what it's like to drive a tank, there you go. Again, no frills. But man, is that cool. Okay guys, so if you are interested in visiting the General Patton Museum here in Chiriaco Summit, it's open from 9:30 to 4:30, 7 days a week. So there's not too many times that you're not going to be able to come by and see this place. And you can get your picture taken with General Patton there and his dog if you wanted. But man, what a way to spend a day, huh? Here I thought I was going to be sitting at the truck stop editing videos, and here I am monkeying around at the General Patton Museum, right? But man, you can really feel the amount of respect that was put into this place, the amount of reverence for General Patton and the history that he left behind. And man, just the amount of artifacts that they have. And there's definitely either it's a mourning dove. And it's definitely testing my arm strength, because I don't know how long I've been out here filming, but man, my arms are getting tired. I know I said that in the review of this, but I'll tell you right now, it was worth it. I wish I would have brought the suitcase attachment, but I knew if I did that I'd be walking around and you'd have that thing in the shot just like it did before. Now, we're gonna go back to the truck, walking through this beautiful garden. And then we're gonna finish our trip over to Ontario. But I wanna thank the people at the General Patton Memorial Museum for allowing me to film there. And if you do stop there, make sure to thank them as well, because don't just pay the $18. Give a little extra, because I would only imagine maintaining a facility like that is not cheap and not easy. So I made a little bit of an extra donation on top of the entrance fee. So definitely stop by, check it out. And then if you want, stop at the Chiriaco Summit coffee shop or get some collectibles or something. Doesn't really matter. But get out and explore, because if you're not doing that, there's really no story to write, right? Let's get in the truck and let's hit the road again. Okay guys, well, we made it here to Ontario, California, and it is time to have dinner. And I think we're gonna have some pizza tonight and some potato chips. But Ted from Off the Hook Outdoors, he's gonna be having his premiere here soon, and then I'm gonna have my premiere shortly after that. Then I think we're gonna go take a shower, and then as soon as we're done taking the shower, then we're gonna be done for the day, and we can close out this video. So stay with me, guys. We're just about done for the day. All right, so here's the bathroom at the Travel Centers of America here in Ontario. I like these a lot better than the Love showers. But a shower is a shower, right? All right, so I'm gonna get a shower and then we can go back out to the truck. But just wanna show you the difference. Well guys, it's been a very eventful day, and I didn't think it was going to be at all. So we started off flying the drone around the rest area, and then after we got done flying the drone, we took off, and I had to make a phone call to the office, and because of that, I was able to find a museum there, and we got to explore that for a little bit. And then we came to Ontario here, and they gave away my shower to somebody else. So I had to go through a whole rigmarole to get a shower. But I'm showered, I'm clean, I don't feel so sweaty anymore. And now I'm heading back to the truck to finish uploading all the footage from today to the laptop so I can start editing videos. We're gonna have probably a lot of time tomorrow for editing, so I'm not really worried about that. But if you're enjoying this content, I really would appreciate it if you'd hit that like, subscribe, and the notification bell so that you can be notified the next time I upload a video to YouTube. And it really helps push out this channel in the algorithm, because without your help, nobody really gets to see these videos. So I would definitely appreciate it. And just know that I'm gonna work my butt off every single day to try and earn your subscription. But I do thank you all for coming along for this journey with me. And remember, every road leads to a new story. Keep writing yours. We'll see you in the next video. See you later, guys. Bye.